Welcome back to Shaving Down Under. I'm Doug. It's time for a shave. And today we'll start with the shave cream I'm going to use. I haven't used this for a long time. I've got too many. Not as many as Uncle L, but I've still got too many. So, Sweyn Forkbeard, I think it's called. And, yeah, I can't see with glasses on. But anyway, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But it's mango and papaya. It's a cracking shave. So very, very good company. English, if you're looking for something new, check out the website. I'll try and remember and put a link in the description so you can click on that and have a look around. It's a very good site. Today. So, Ben Egan mentioned the other day what razor would you shave with if you could only shave with one, and I thought about it and I thought, well, you know what, this is probably what I would shave with because it's just a great shave, doesn't really nick at all, you always get a good angle and consistent, just very consistent. And I thought, but then I love these. So that'd be a close second. But I said the roughy, the smoky, would be the Bulldog. And I thought, I haven't shaved with the Bulldog for a long time. In fact, I actually haven't shaved with this Bulldog ever. And let me show you what it is. So there you go. Absolutely beautiful set. As you can see there, it's monogrammed. It's monogrammed on the cap. Let's get some behind there so you can see it. Yep, that's up the right way. So GH was the gentleman that owned this. His initials are GH, and he looked after it, and one would even say he hardly used it. Beautiful condition, no cracks in the handle, wonderful stuff. Is there anything in the tubes? Nope, that one's empty. Oh, something in this tube. So, a little brush, little travel brush that came with it. No scent at all. And we'll show you the monogram there. So back in the day, to get these monogrammed, and this is a beautiful frosted finish to the tube, or I don't know if there's such a thing called a matte gold, but it's either frosted or matte. Then it's polished where the monogram is. Absolutely beautiful stuff. Cost a fortune back in the day to do it. So old mate here, he either had a loving wife and kids who gifted this set to him. Let me show you again. Well, he was pretty cashed up and had a bit of ego, which isn't a dirty word. And he got himself an absolutely beautiful razor. Love the, even the Gillette font there. Looks magnificent. Rightio, so I'll crack into the shave, get this lather going. Just show you just a little bit there, that's what I'm going to use. And the blade I'll be using is the feather from last week. Okay, I'll be back. So what a beautiful lather. This stuff is the bee's knees. For all you gents out there who've used it before or own it, you know it. So last week, drove down to Adelaide, as I may have mentioned in my last video, can't remember. Got my car serviced, it needed that. Got my teeth serviced. They needed that. So nothing wrong there with the teeth. Just got check up and got them cleaned. I do that every 6 months. I hate the dentist. Hate him. Had a phobia of the dentist when I was a kid. And as an adult, I decided to take that head on. And look after the old chompers. So here we go, look at this beautiful razor. Absolutely beautiful. So I tried to date this, but when the date code was stamped onto the base plate, only the last 5 numbers were actually 4.5. And I showed up. So it was like a misstamp. And so it's definitely one number and maybe a letter short, the first letter and first number. So I've got no idea what the age of this razor is. So what I did was went to Mr. Razor's site, Gillette site, and the first Bulldog that shows up in his collection is the military set, which I actually own one of them as well, and that was the first time I shaved with it, was with a Bulldog, was from my military set. And so then I went into advertisements and had a look around, and so the first advertisement for Bulldogs showed up in 1914, and then by the early to mid-20s, any advertising for a Bulldog had ceased. So this razor is somewhere in that time span. So it's definitely over 100 years old. Ooh. Could be a cut there, I don't know. There is. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've got any children at home, shield their eyes. So this is the combination of a feather and quite a keen razor. So from my experience, the Bulldog is more aggressive than a single ring or a bell tube around the same time. Wow, it is. Bit of claret there. So if you want to get a really close shave, keep your eyes open for a Bulldog. Surprisingly, they don't come up too often. Can't say I've seen them come up really. It's singly just the razor itself. They usually bob up in a set that's usually pretty dodgy. All right. There you go. The power just went out momentarily. Absolutely amazing lather. So if you are a Gillette fan, a vintage Gillette fan, you definitely got to get your hands on a Bulldog. As I said, usually they come up in a set and the set's not in real great condition. So that's about the cheapest way to get hold of a Bulldog. The handle may or may not be split or have a crack in it. There's a good way to start to own one. So there's nothing to talk about Brighton at all. We had a bad loss Sunday morning. Very bad loss. And this coming Friday morning, we're playing in Europe, playing Roma in the Europa League. And this is now into a 2-game stage where you play home and away. Now I think early Monday morning is another Premier League game, so they're all thick and fast at the moment. Also like to say thank you to the new subscribers that have subscribed to my channel, and to everyone who watches and leaves a comment or a like. If you do watch the videos and you don't comment at all, it'd be pretty cool if you just hit like. And that just gets some sort of algorithm going, apparently. Not that I'm going to be retiring and just doing shave videos as an income. That's something that won't happen. So the car service went alright. Just a standard, just basic fee. The teeth one went alright as well. It's good actually to be back down in Adelaide for a couple of days. There's a nice cafe nearby. It's a couple of nice breakfasts there, and caught up with a mate as well for dinner with his wife. So a really nice BBS shave. Just a pity about the little nick under my nose there. Otherwise, it's one of my better shaves. Had the haircut today. Starting to get long. Can't believe I'm saying that, long. When you consider when I was a lot younger, I was in heavy metal and music and had really long blonde hair. And now I'm like, yeah, do it shorter, do it shorter. Now things change in life. Just throw on some balm. So it's evening here tonight. So after I've done this, I'll make some dinner, got some vino, and I'll sit back and watch some YouTube on the big screen. Let you have one more last look at this razor. Doesn't that look magnificent? Set up the right way. It is now. So you get that engraving there that they did. Magnificent. Beautiful razor. Put it back in the case. And just so happy to have this as part of my collection. There you can see it. Absolutely magnificent. Well, the good thing is I don't need to buy one of those anymore. So if you're in the market, there's one less person bidding against you in the auctions. Okay, I hope you stuck around and enjoyed the video. Please hit like if you just sit back and let it play. Yeah, no idea what my next video will be. I think soon I will use a Persona 74 and cork that, because every time, and I've used Persona 74s on a few occasions now and always slashed me up. So that's going to be the real test to see if corking makes a difference. Well, I better run. Hope you enjoy your week, and I will catch up with you all soon. Ciao for now.